Hello people on YouTube and WB1989 back again with a new video, and this is somewhat of a different video that I've never done on my channel before. So basically you're looking at some of these little hydraulic struts here. Well, because of today's video I'm going to be showing you how to replace the hydraulic struts on any certain vehicle. Not only goes with struts on the trunk of the sedan or the little attaches to the hatch of a hatchback, station wagon, or an SUV. And also, almost most modern cars are equipped with hydraulic struts like these here. But we're not going to be replacing them on the hood of the car. But in Britain, it's called the bonnet. For British viewers, they call it the bonnet. But we're going to be replacing the struts on the trunk or the hatch, but the British term for the boot. So before we get to replacement, I'm going to basically go through what you need to have here. You're going to need some fresh new struts, or either brand new ones or the ones in perfectly good condition, not too greasy on the ends right there, or they're a little bit greasy, but they're still good for what they are. And also, you're going to need the tiniest flathead screwdriver you're going to need for this job. So let's go ahead and get this thing open and then get going. Alright, I got the trunk open up. So before we could get started on replacing these hydraulic struts, if they don't seem to hold up like they're supposed to, the best thing to do is get a piece of plywood and then stick it in between the bottom of underneath the lip of the bottom part of the trunk or the hood, whatever it is you're replacing these struts at, and the top of the door. Let me get my screwdriver and then replace one of these. One of the struts we're replacing is that little puppy right there. It's got a lot of once the end of the strut has some grease into it, so chances are it definitely needs replacing, and it's no longer in working condition. Now we got the small flathead screwdriver, and we're about to go ahead and then pry this little puppy off. And it's pretty rusty too. It doesn't matter. This thing's gotta go any day soon. Before we put the new strut in, I wanted to demonstrate how a hydraulic lifter or hydraulic strut works. Once you push it down, if it doesn't push out like it's supposed to, then you know the strut is completely worn out. And it has seen its better days. But when you try to push it down like this, or whenever you push it down like this and it lifts back up, then you know it's in good condition. So we're definitely gonna put this new one in, and we're done. And then we're ready to connect this puppy in like that, and we're ready to put. And sometimes when you're doing this job, it's best to have a two-person job or have an assistant or a family member to help you out with this job instead of a one-person job, because sometimes it gets complicated, and oftentimes when you stick a plywood in between the door and the lip, oftentimes it's gonna take a struggle putting it in back together. So we put the new lifter in, and it opens and closes quite well again. Well, viewers, I hope you learned to know how to do this. Learn the procedure how to replace the hydraulic strut, and the procedure of how these little suckers work. Now you know the basics. And for wondering where you can get these at any of your local auto parts stores, or just pay a visit to your local junkyard and find the certain one that fits the exact car you're looking for. Okay, that's gonna wrap it up for this my first ever basic automotive repair video on my channel. And thanks for watching. I hope you'll enjoy this video. And remember, thinking positive is the ticket to a better future.